along with its sister organizations, Payments Council of India and FinTech Convergence Council and National Payments Corporation of India. The fest is presented by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India, Reserve Bank of India, and supported by Niti Aayog, Startup India, and Invest India. We would like to thank our partners, session partner, Australian Trade and Investment Commission, WorldPlay from FIS and About Tech Corporation, CX partner Zendex, a cloud communication partner Root Mobile, Insights partner Credivich, conversational messaging partner Gupshup, and credit insights partner TransUnion Civil. Our next session is the Bharat Bill Pay Hackathon. Without further ado, let me introduce our esteemed panelists. We have with us today Mr. Arul Anand Selvakumar, Head Technology NPCI, Prashant, Lead Strategy and Alliances, National Payments Corporation of India, Mr. Prasad Patil, Associate MIS and Compliance, National Payments Corporation of India, and Mr. Manal Giri, National Payments Corporation of India. I would request all the delegates to put their questions on Q&A window, and we will try to respond to them at the end of the session. Over to you, Mr. Arulnanda. Thank you.
Thank you, Ritika. A very good evening to everyone, and greetings and a warm welcome from Bharat Bill Payments team. In our daily life, we do witness a multiple platform in different sectors, for example, Amazon and Uber, who have got very huge success stories with their robust and innovative ideas and implementations. If you go deeper, they have found a unique and very specific customer needs that were not being met by others till they come up with such innovative ideas in linking demand and supply part of it. With this true sense, we also would like to transform Bharat Bill Payment Platform as one of such huge success. So I'd like to give a brief introduction about Bharat Bill Payment System. BBPS is a RBI conceptualized platform which offers an integrated and interoperable bill payment services by connecting customers and billers across geographies with a guaranteed and a secure transaction delivery. And about BBPS, if you go to next slide, this is a platform which gives an accessibility of anytime, anywhere bill payments with reliability and the safety of the transactions both at rest and on the fly as well. We also support recurring payments, and it provides the effective mechanism to handle customer compliance grievances in a very quick possible time. When it comes to interoperability, BBPS as a platform helps to connect customer with the different agents, digital or non-digital channels with multiple payment modes. This platform also gives an instant payment confirmation as a facility and feature, and also addresses the customer queries and complaints in a much effective and quicker way. So that is how it brings interoperability. And if we move on, we do have two types of operating units, customer operating unit and biller operating unit. Customer operating unit, it basically connects customer, agents, agent institutions with BBPS. It also offers various channels to the customer to make and complete their bill payments with the choice of multiple payment modes. And BOU, Business Operating Unit, this bridges actually the acquiring merchants and the billers with our platform. We also do have another category, which is both. It is a combination of COU and BOU as its capacity. And at the moment, we do have 68 operating units in our ecosystem. Further breakup, there are 56 banks and 12 non-banking fraternity. and top digital agent institutions forms our ecosystem at the moment. And we do have agent and agent institutions, which is the extended part of our ecosystem that we are going to see in the next slide. The agent institution, is an entity who is currently in bill payment business, but at the moment not having license directly integrated with the platform. So we do have a separate onboarding process. They're willing to integrate with BBPS to offer the services. No, they can very much integrate into our system by getting adhere with our onboarding process. If you want to talk about onboarding process, though it is seamless, and at the moment, if you get to know the sequence and the subsequent steps of the onboarding process, which per se, first of all, it need to submit the consent form, and our team, they would verify the documentation, whatever submitted. And we also check the integrity and the technical configurations of the system. And also we would see how the data is being rendered into their front end and the application. And finally, we would take them to activation mode. And since we are talking about the agent can be either a kirana shop or a branch or business correspondence or any other physical touch point for that matter where transactions are getting organized at the moment. Again, if you want to just take agents onboarding, agents need to get in touch and align with the customer operating unit the way agent institution do, and then they can just keep an interface or open an interface with us. If you move on to next, we do have a biller. We all know biller, they're the merchant who offer the services. And first of all, in order to onboard the biller into our ecosystem and platform, they have to first select the possible biller operating units, minimum 1, maximum 2 for the failover and high availability. And they have to give the consents. And the consents is verified by our team. Then we will again see the application configuration and parameters and an application capability to find the cross transactions as per our compliances and the procedural guidelines. Once everything fine and meets the standard, then we will let go the biller operating unit to connect with us and do the transactions. Yes. Let's move on to next one. As far as categories are concerned, there are quite a few categories we do already have available in our ecosystem, like electricity, gas, mobile, landline, broadband, and DTH, etc. Now, gradually we are in the process of increasing by adding other categories like insurance, mutual fund, credit card payment, and LPG gas, etc., especially to support the recurring payments. Yeah. Again, the moment if the customer operating unit or biller operating unit is connected with us, and these are the transaction flow that we can expect anytime in the given business day. We do have two different predominant message transaction identifiers, which is MTIs, namely called fetch and payment. If I take you to the flow, first of all, COU systems, through COU systems, our platform receives a customer details to fetch the bills. Based on the biller and based on the biller identification numbers and identifiable details, our application identifies and routes the transaction to the corresponding BOU. And after getting the request from us, BOU would submit and get the response from the biller, and they will forward back that particular response to us. Once we receive the response from the BOU, we would be sending that to COU to complete the transaction lifecycle. At this stage, customer would be getting complete information of his bill details. And once he is ready, and COU guides the customer to make and complete the payment. Once the payment is done, then the payment confirmation request would be received from the COU, the same COU. And once we receive, then again we will be sending that a payment confirmation request message to the biller through BPOU, which is Business Operating Unit, and we get the response. We would finally submit the response back to the customer. So these are the major request and response flow of fetch and payment transaction, which is predominantly major transaction APIs. We do have several online APIs other than fetch, validation, and payments, whatever I have just explained. And we do also having various functional specific APIs also. All the information about our technical specification, APIs, and all available in our website. And regarding this transaction flow, now I will let us see an AV to which describes about our transaction flow at the moment.
Gone are the days when you had to stand in long queues or visit multiple bill collection points or sign up on many biller websites or apps to pay your utility bills. Presenting Bharat Bill Pay that helps you to make all your bill payments such as electricity, telecom, landline, DTH, gas, water bills, etc. at one place, anytime, anywhere. You can make your bill payments through cards, mobile wallets, net or mobile banking, Bheem UPI, etc. on Bharat Bill Pay. To make payments digitally, you just need to sign into your preferred banking app or website and select Bharat Bill Pay or bill payment option. You will be directed to the utility bill payments page. Select the desired biller and enter your bill details to make the payment. Your bill details will be fetched automatically. Please ensure that your information on the bill is correct and press confirm for making the payment. And you are done. An instant notification and electronic receipt will also be sent to your registered mobile number or email ID. Payment via Bharat Bill Pay is not only time-saving and convenient, but also secure and super fast. Make Bharat Bill Pay your preferred bill payment partner. Bill payments ka best friend for life. Bharat Bill Pay, powered by NPCI.
As we have seen, it is not only safe and secure and convenient, it's also very guaranteed and secure. With this note now, as I mentioned earlier, to make Bharat Bill Payment as a platform, as best in the industry, and especially best in the payment industry, this is an invitation to all of you to partner with us and build something great for India with your innovative ideas, thoughts, and especially in this hackathon. Since the ecosystem is keep evolving at the moment, we firmly believe that there are a lot of opportunities for each and every one of you to contribute and make this a further smart and robust platform. So with this note, now I would like to introduce my colleague Prashant to take this further by providing more insights. Back to you, Prashant.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir, for giving great insights onto the platform. Taking this ahead, happy to launch the Hackathon i3. The i3 Hackathon stands for Innovate, Ideate, and Implement. It's a platform that we are launching for entire ecosystem where fintech startups and multiple entrepreneurs can come together to give their ideas. The thought is very simple. How do we scale up the platform? How do we create new solutions that could help the platform reach a new level? Last year, when we launched this Ideathon, we got so innovative ideas that we were overwhelmed with the response. And that's why we are back again this year to have this hackathon, which is going to invite every individual, every startup across Bharat to participate. As a platform, we are also gaming up our level. So we are also expecting great ideas from entrepreneurs to come our way so that we can scale up the new initiative. This is also an opportunity for new developers, startups, entities who have just launched their products to partner with us and showcase their skills and co-opt to make something new. There is no restriction in team size. Any individual or any entity could come and partner with us. Just to tell about the hackathon format, there will be three basic levels of the format. We start off with the page live today. The hackathon page goes live today. We are inviting new people, new individuals to give their innovative ideas. People who have good expertise in the domain of payments, startups, coders, etc. Everybody are invited to submit their idea starting today. The ideas would then be evaluated by the jury members and internal team of NPCI. Then, in the phase two, we are looking for a proof of concept. Based on the different themes and challenges presented to the teams, we would the finalized ideas would have to come up with a proof of concept. The concept would again be evaluated by the jury members, and the final cut and the final rewards would be to the members who create an impact to the ecosystem, who add value or enhance the ecosystem to a great level. So there's where is the format of the hackathon. And here's the first theme of the hackathon. So everybody out there hearing us, this is your chance. This is your, forte to come with us, to partner with us for new solution. So presenting you the first statement of the hackathon. Today, let's take a consumer, Rahul. Rahul today is that typical consumer who goes to the collection center and pays his bill. Rahul is still, has that typical mindset of going to the touch point, going to the, electricity counter to pay his bills. Still today, 70 to 80% of the market has been unpenetrated in terms of an ecosystem. The challenge or the idea that we are looking at is how do we capitalize this market? How do we convert a consumer like Rahul, who still goes to that collection point for paying a bill, still stands in line and feels that no, going to that collection point and will give an standardized experience. How do I change the mindset? How do I create a solution for Rahul which will benefit the ecosystem? So that's the first problem statement. How do I enable the billers with new solutions on their collection platform that could leverage the BBPS platform? So any questions on the problem statement, we could take one or two. If not, we'll go to the second theme of the problem statement. Any questions, Ritika, we have?
As of now,
So
there's
maybe
no questions.
no questions. Thanks a lot, Ritika. So thanks. So I hand it over to my colleague, Mr. Prasad Patil, to take over the second theme and challenge.
Yeah, thank you so much, Prashant, for explaining the hackathon concept and explaining in detail with regards to the format of hackathon. So the next problem statement or the next theme for the hackathon is related to the biller availability on the touch points. So at the moment at BBPS we have more than 20,300 different billers or merchants live on 20 different categories. So the problem with this is we on weekly basis or on monthly basis we add hundreds of billers to the system, and for the touch points or the consumer operating units, it is really difficult to onboard all the billers at their front end continuously on weekly basis or on monthly basis. So it is tedious and time consuming process for them, and sometime it may happen that some of the merchants may not be available on the front end of leading popular platforms. So how can we instantly make a biller available at all the touch point at all at one go? How can we make this possible. So this is the important aspect from the BBPS perspective, because at BBPS we offer integrated platform to the biller, so that each biller is available to the all the touch points, all the customer facing platforms. So this is one of the statement. In align with that, we have a problem statement number 3. So how can the biller, or how can anyone check instantly that how many Bharat Bill Pay powered app or website have enabled a particular biller? So as we have mentioned that there are more than 250 digital channels, we have more than 1,000 agents associated with Bharat Bill Pay. So how can we understand and check that which biller is available at the front end of digital channel and platform? So we are trying to understand a mechanism to figure out the number of biller enabled by a particular digital platform which is powered by Bharat Bill Pay. So these are the two problem statements. For the next problem statement, I'll invite my colleague Manal to please explain that to the audience.
Thank you, Prasad. So moving on to the further problem statement, as we all know that Bharat Bill Pay continuously keeps on gaining more and more fintechs and startups onto the platform. But currently, the onboarding process of fintechs and startups to onboard them on the BBPS platform, these startups have to connect or partner with our current banking partners to get themselves onboarded onto the BBPS ecosystem. And while doing that, the process involves a lot of steps like API integration, sandbox testing. There are a couple of more testings like a comfort testing, UAT stage testing, and further it also involves front end approvals. So the entire process takes a time of about a month or two to complete, and then the startup or a fintech is onboarded onto the BBPS platform. This, of course, puts a lot of additional pressure and burden on the internal and external stakeholders. Plus, it also leads to a loss of many business hours. So here we are actually looking forward to have some tool or some mechanism where we can expedite this process of onboarding these entities very fast and in a smooth manner. So this is the basic problem statement, and that's what we are looking forward to have in this one. Moving to the next problem statement, we just earlier today launched ClickPay onto this platform of GFF. So ClickPay is nothing but a link which is sent from a merchant to its consumer to pay his bill and complete the bill payment cycle. So in order to send this bill today, the biller has to depend on a technology service provider. Also, he depends on his own biller operating units. He might probably again go and integrate with the SMS service provider as well to send a small link to his consumers. So somewhere we are here looking to smoothen this process as well and find a solution where a biller can send a link, which is a ClickPay product of BBPS, to its consumers in a very quick and faster manner. So something that can help billers to lessen their dependency on other partners. So these were the last two problem statements. Any questions in any of the problem statements which were put up by Prashant, by Prasad, and me as well? We are open for those questions as well.
Ritika, do we have any questions with regard to the problem statements posed for the hackathon?
Yes, there is one. Prashant, can you see on the Q&A tab, please?
Just a second.
Yeah.
So somebody asked a question related to ClickPay, I think. So just to add on to what is ClickPay, we are happy to announce that we launched ClickPay today. ClickPay is like an additional channel for a biller, where even today, So, if a consumer goes on a third party aggregation platform, let's take, for example, the same consumer, Rahul, who goes onto a particular channel and goes through multiple steps to do a payment. But instead of that, if Rahul gets an SMS or link through which he can obviate multiple steps and do a faster payment, wouldn't that be simple? So, ClickPay is an initiative to make the consumer journey more easier and more faster. Instead of the consumer going through multiple steps, if he gets a simple SMS on WhatsApp or maybe through an email and he gets everything pre-filled, this solves the journey. Also, it's an additional funnel for the billers who try to take receivables from the consumers. So definitely ClickPay is a faster module for the billers and the consumers. So, Manal, you may take the audience through the prizes and the theme. Thank you.
Yeah. So, Prashant, can you just put up the pricing slide? The slide of the prizes?
So just to till the time the slide, I don't know if the slide is not getting presented. There are basically three themes. The first prize is basically a gold membership for 2,50,000. The best innovative idea gets a first gold prize of 2,50,000. The second prize is basically a 2 lakh, which is silver bonanza prize. The third is basically a bronze category. The third solution with the most innovative idea gets a 1 lakh 50. And we have some special prizes for people who, have to, have innovative ideas and want to co-partner with us. They would be getting certificates, trophies, and Sodexo gift cards worth 2,000. So I think this is I think it's very exciting for everybody to come on board, partner with us, and co-create. Now would be launching the page of the hackathon. So Manal, may you want to launch the page of hackathon?
Yes, Prashant. So here we go. We actually have partnered with one of our best proven entities, that is Hacker Earth, to come up and help us with this entire hackathon event. And so this is how here we take this opportunity of this GFF platform to actually launch this page and go live with this page and invite all the budding entrepreneurs, the developers, to come and start giving up your entries and register to this great opportunity of hackathon. So Prashant, are we displaying the page immediately? Can we just go to it? I think you're on mute. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah. So this is the page in which we invite all the registration. It has gone live today. The page is here on on the website of Hacker Earth, which involves all the themes about hackathon as well as all the prizes as well. So, guys, it's a big opportunity for all the entrepreneurs and the developers to come up and please sign up and register. So that's all we have for today's session. Over to you, Ritika, to take the proceedings ahead.
Thank you for this lovely session. But Manal, we have few questions over here. So one of the question which is being asked is this, if you can see on your screen.
So for registration of the hackathon, we are posting the link on the chat box. It would also be there on our social media channels for Bharat Bill Pay. The link would be available soon. Everybody could go on the link and register. There's a register icon button and you can register for the challenge. Also, there's one very important thing is anybody who wants to partner needs to choose a theme or problem statement and come up with the solution for the same. So I have already posted on the chat screen the link of the hackathon. Very good question. There are so many payment providers. Don't you think this market needs to consolidate them? Very important thing is when we talk something from a Bharat Bill Pay ecosystem or a platform perspective, we're always talking about platform. And the platform actually is unifying everybody onto one ecosystem. It's bringing in somebody from a banking side, it is bringing in somebody from a non-bank side, somebody from an NBFC, and getting them on board onto this. Everybody have the unique flavors and everybody have the unique propositions, and that gets blended very well on the BBPS ecosystem. So it's actually, I would say BBP is one of those platforms where the unique blending of multiple payment aggregators, payment service providers, fintech startups happens at one place under one umbrella.
Yeah, I think that's it. The questions. So, are there any last words which the panelists would like to say?
Yeah, Arun sir, over to you.
Yeah, thank you so very much. So with this, now we request everyone to come up with your smart ideas on these specified problem statements to transform our platform further robust with your great and innovative ideas. Thank you so very much.
Anything else from Mr. Patil? Manal?
Thank you, Ritika.
Yeah, thank you so much for the wonderful session.
So, thank you to all our panelists for such an engaging session and making this happen and possible for us. Thank you to all our delegates for being a part of this session. So, thank you so much to all the delegates and panelists. Thank you.
Thank you, Ritika. Thank you.